guys, I'm Sankalpita and you're watching Book Geeks India, and in this video I bring to you 5 amazing mystery and thriller recommendations that I think you should read because they were just amazing and I loved reading every single one of them. Now this book is brought to you by the author V. Kumari, who is the debut author of this book, Dharma, a Rekha Rao mystery. V. Kumari is a retired professor from the UC Davis Medical Center and the USC Keck School of Medicine. She also produced and starred as the main lead in this short film called Halwa, which won the HBO's 2019 AP-AV contest.
Halwa is a quiet story that revolves around an Indian immigrant woman who decides to rekindle her relationship with her childhood companion through Facebook messages until her abusive husband finds out.
Dharma, a Rekha Rao mystery is the story of this 30-something Indian American professor of art history who gets entangled in a murder mystery when she is approached by the local police department to help them with an investigation. Now, there are two reasons why the police approach her. Number one, because the murder victim is actually her father figure and mentor, Dr. Professor Joseph Frost, and number two, because the murder weapon is actually an ancient idol of goddess Durga which dates back to the 8th century, and she, being an art history major, can shed a lot of light on a possible connection between the murder weapon and the significance of it. Now Rekha is very helpful, but when she sees that the police are going the wrong way, the investigation is leading the wrong way and they are going to nab the wrong person, she gets personally involved because her dharma says her to, and that's where the name of the book comes from. So guys, like I told you, this video is brought to you by the author V. Kumari and her debut book Dharma, a Rekha Rao mystery. And now, because I have 5 books to talk to you about, 5 amazing recommendations to talk to you about, let's get into the video. So the book number 1 is this one, I Am Watching You by Teresa Driscoll. Now this is a book that I read a couple of years ago. I think it was in 2018 that I discovered it and I read it and I absolutely loved it. So this book has 9,000 plus ratings on Amazon and all of them are 4.5 stars and above. So this is a murder mystery plus psychological thriller, and it is a book that will keep you hooked on every single page. So this book is the story of this middle-aged woman called Ella Longfield who goes on a train journey, and that is when she overhears a conversation that is happening between two smart, attractive people, youngsters, boys, and two naive and very pretty and beautiful teenage girls. She doesn't think a lot about it, but when she discovers that these two boys are just out of prison, it rings her alarm bells. But she wants to alert the girls, but she decides against it because she thinks that she'll be blamed as a stalker, which she doesn't want it. But when she wakes up the very next day, she discovers that one of those girls go missing and nobody knows where she went, nobody knows what happened to her. Now, it has been 1 year since that incident, 1 year since that beautiful girl Anna disappeared, and still nobody has a clue. Now, Ella still feels guilty because she thinks that she could have alerted those girls, but somehow that didn't happen. But now, 1 year after this incident, somebody is sending her threatening letters. Somebody has been doing it for some time, but now it's getting all the more scary for Ella. Soon she realizes that the girl Anna's family and friends are also hiding a lot of secrets. Sarah, the girl who was with her that night, has not revealed the whole truth to the police and to everyone else. It is very obvious that somebody knows where Anna is and what happened to her, but somebody is not ready to disclose it. But still, someone is sending threatening letters to Ella. So this is a very complicated mystery, a kind of mystery, like I told you, which will keep you on your toes, and I absolutely loved reading it. The next book is The Chalk Man by C.J. Tudor. Now this is a book that I discovered on Goodreads and I'm so glad that I did. This was from a debut author and somehow I was so surprised because I loved reading every bit of it. Now this book comes as recommended from Stephen King also, so you can just gauge from that fact at how amazing this book would be. This is a dark, mysterious suspense. It's not so racy, but the mystery itself is so engrossing that it will keep you on your toes every single page. Now, the story is about an innocent childhood game that turns very sinister and very deadly. So, it is in the year 1986 that Eddie and his group of friends, they are on the verge of adolescence and they like to roam around the town on their bikes looking for the next adventure. Now, that is the summer that they also discover this game called the Chalkmen, where they leave secret messages in a secret language which only the group of friends can understand, and they start leaving messages all over the town. Now, everything seems to be alright, everything seems to be fun until the day the chalk man leads them to a dead body, a mutilated dead body of a teenage girl. Now it's been 30 years and we jump to 2016. Eddie has grown up, Eddie has a career, and Eddie has left his dreadful childhood behind him. But one day he receives a letter that has the same chalk figure that led them to the dead body. Now, when Eddie inquires, he also realizes that along with him, his other friends also have got the same message and the same chalk figure. Now, he wants to dig deeper into this mystery. He wants to understand what and why it is happening, but he knows that it'll lead him to a sinister fate, a dreadful fate, a fatally dangerous fate. So this is the premise of the book, and I absolutely loved reading it. It's a very dreadful kind of story that combines childhood adventures and childhood notoriety with a serious crime. And if you are somebody who loves dark, mysterious tales, then this is a book to go to. The next book is You Are Not Alone by Sarah Pekkanen and Greer Hendricks. Now, this is a set of authors that I discovered recently, and I loved reading every single book of them. Like, I've read 2 books, and I think I'll be reading their next book very, very soon. This is again a dark psychological thriller with a lot of plot twists and some amazing kind of shocks and surprises along the way. So this is the story of this woman called Shay Miller. Now, Shay is a very lonely person. She wants to find love, but that doesn't happen. She wants to have a fulfilling career, a successful career, but her job is a dead end. She also wants to belong, but somehow she's becoming more isolated as the years go by. So in short, Shay's life is not going well and she is very lonely and isolated. It is at this point of time that Shay comes across these amazing sisters, Cassandra and Jane. Now, Cassandra and Jane are everything that Shay wants to be, and they are everything that Shay thinks that she can never be. So they are beautiful, they are pretty, they are fashionistas, their life is full of glamour, they are men magnets whom everybody finds irresistible. They have successful careers, they have lucrative businesses, and they also have this tight circle of friends that seem inseparable. So they are everything that Shay wants to be, and Shay wants to be like them. Shay wants their life to be hers, but little does Shay know that they actually want Shay's life. Little does Shay know that they are not at all what they seem like. And this is a story that tells you that make your friends, choose your friends very, very carefully. So this is a psychological thriller that talks about friendships, that talks about cliques, and it's an amazing read. It's a really good read. The next book that I would recommend to you is The Last Mrs. Parrish by Liv Constantine. Now, this is again a psychological thriller. Yes, I'm reading a lot of psychological thrillers these days, and this is a domestic kind of thriller. Like, there is a separate category which I recently came across that there is a name for it, and this is the story of these 3 people: Amber Patterson, Daphne Parrish, and Jackson Parrish. Now, Amber Patterson is a very ordinary girl. Nobody pays attention to her. She easily blends into the background and she's just plain and she's boring, but she thinks that she deserves much more in life. She wants the life of somebody like Daphne Parrish. Daphne Parrish, who's the golden girl of this exclusive town in Connecticut. Daphne Parrish, who's married to the rich and handsome Jackson Parrish. Daphne Parrish, whom Amber thinks takes everything that she has in life for granted. So Amber wants her life, and that is how she devises this very cruel plan, this sinister and cunning plan to launch herself into the Parrish's life. She wants to be in the place of Daphne Parrish. She wants to be the last Mrs. Parrish. But Amber has more than one thing to bother her. She has skeletons of her past that continue to haunt her even today, and she has to make sure that these skeletons don't come out. These skeletons do not hinder her plan. So this is the story of these 3 characters, and like I told you, I loved reading every bit of it. I think I remember finishing this book in one day because it was so amazing. Like, it doesn't stop. It only gets better and better and better. So yeah, this is one book that I would definitely recommend to lovers of psychological thrillers, mysteries, and domestic thrillers. Finally, guys, the book number 5 is Verity by Colleen Hoover. Now, this is again an amazing read. Like, I can't tell you how much I loved it. So, this is again a psychological thriller. It has a good amount of romance. You can also call it a romantic thriller, and it also has a decent amount of family drama. It is the story of this amazingly talented author called Lowen Ashley. Now, Lowen Ashley is talented, but she's on the brink of financial ruin. She has not had that successful break that every author craves, and things are very difficult for her financially. Now, it is at this point of time in life that she gets approached by this guy called Jeremy Crawford, who is the husband of the best-selling author Verity Crawford. Now, Jeremy approaches Lowen Ashley to complete Verity's remaining books because Verity met with an accident and somehow she has been permanently injured in the accident, so much so that she cannot write. Verity's books are very popular amongst readers in America and all over the world. Her books have sold millions of copies, and now her fans are waiting for the next novel in the series. So Verity has an obligation to fulfill, but she cannot do it, and that is why Jeremy, Verity's husband, approaches Lowen Ashley. Lowen agrees because she needs the money and she knows that she has to take this job. Now, to continue this writing work, Jeremy invites Lowen to their secluded villa in the woods where Verity has her office and she keeps her library and all her notes. And when Lowen starts going through these notes, she finds this diary, this autobiography that Verity had written, and in which she has mentioned morbid and gruesome details of her past, of her family life. Now, when she reads her diary, Lowen realizes that Verity is not at all the innocent woman that she seems to be. Verity has been very shrewd, very cunning, and she has been evil personified, but now she's confused whether to tell her husband Jeremy this or not. As if this was not complicated enough, Lowen is also drawn towards Jeremy, is romantically attracted towards Jeremy, and this complicates the equation. It brings about that a sense of drama and romance in this novel. So this is again a wonderful read, and I would certainly recommend it to you guys. If you are into thrillers and mysteries, do check this book out. You will not be disappointed. So that's it from me in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like. Also subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and do let me know in the comment section below about your latest mystery and thriller books, and if you have any recommendations for me. I'm thinking of picking up The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I think that is the name of the author, if I'm not butchering it. But if you have any recommendations for me, please let me know in the comments below. I will be so happy to check them out. So thank you so much for watching this video again, and until the next video, which will be pretty soon, bye.